But you'll forgive, I hope the honourable gentleman will forgive me if we don't trust him on the figures. I'm happy to. In all...
Matron. That was our House Leader Penny Mordaunt. Give it an offer she really couldn't refuse. But anyway, hello there, and I do hope you're all well, and I do hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I know I did. Up the chickens, yes. Anyway, let's get into this hilarious, brilliant video where we will see our Leader of the House of Commons, Penny Mordaunt, get all into a lather and a tizzy by SNP MP for Argill and Bute, Brenden O'Hara. And if I misspelled his constituent, I do apologise. All my Scottish subscribers, be gentle with me. But he brought up a number of issues on both Labour and the Tories. But then he set his sights on an unelected lord who showed his true colours on one of those ridiculous news channels about what they should do about Scottish Devolution, and his 2-minute stand-up is a joy to behold. Absolutely brilliant. Enjoy, my friends.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Last week, the Leader of the House and her opposite number, when gleefully celebrating the supposed woes of the SNP, pitched their tent so high on the moral high ground it's a wonder they didn't get altitude sickness. But my goodness, life comes at you fast. 7 days on, and a bullying scandal has claimed the career of a Tory Deputy Prime Minister, while the Labour Party's interfactional warfare continues to spill out into the public domain, with a former Shadow Home Secretary following a party leader out of the door. And tempted as I am, Madam Deputy Speaker, given last week's shenanigans, I'll make no further comment, save to say that perhaps we should have a government-led debate on the UK glazing industry and the benefit it would gain from people in glass houses being addicted to throwing stones. But I will add one, and that's a thank you, because the more the hysterical attacks they put on us, the more our membership grows, up 3,000 in the last couple of weeks to 75,000.
Now, after the situation that happened with the SNP and all that furore, you know, where there's coppers are going into Nicola Sturgeon's home with gloves and shovels, I did ask a couple of people who living in Scotland who are members of the SNP, and I asked them if they think what they thought about it, and they said the exact same thing about what Brenden O'Hara said. So I do actually believe what he says.
How that compares to other members in Scottish political parties, we'll never know. Because as far as the unions are concerned, transparency is strictly for other people. Which means, Madam Deputy Speaker, for all we know, there could be literally hundreds of Scottish Tories running around, and we just wouldn't know. But I'll tell you who was transparent last week, Madam Deputy Speaker: Lord Frost. The unelected, indeed the never-elected brains behind Brexit, who finally said,
I think you'll find it's our Lord Frost, Brenden. Sorry, I couldn't resist, but please do tell us, what did our unelected Lord Frost have to say for himself? I'm sure it'll be very intelligent.
Out loud what they're all been thinking when he said, not only must there be no more powers devolved to Scotland, but it's time to reverse the process. And the emboldened Lord doubled down when on Toy Town TV he said, there has been a lot of private messages from sympathisers within the party saying, keep going, keep talking, this needs to be said. So, can we have a debate so that the Leader of the House and the rest of our colleagues can rally around the noble Lord Frost and his attempts to quell Scottish democracy?
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Well, whatever political...
Come on, Penny, get your teeth in. What's up? Can't go your tub?
party people support, I'm always encouraged to hear that membership of political parties is growing. But you'll forgive, I hope the honourable gentleman will forgive me if we don't trust him on the figures. I'm happy to. In all...
Boom! I think we have a winner of the one-liners today. Top class, Brenden. Very quick.
In all honesty, Madam Deputy Speaker, In all honesty, Madam Deputy, I'm really surprised at what the honourable gentleman has said and his choice of questioning today.
Don't worry, Penny. They're not laughing at you. They're just laughing near you.
No humility, no regret, no apology. I think whatever our political beliefs and differences over our ambitions for the Union, I think there is a common understanding amongst all of us in this place of the shared values and the principles that underpin our democracy. I hope that is the case. I will never share the belief that the honourable gentleman's party membership hold on Scottish independence. I may also disagree with Lord Frost on occasion. But I do think that I understand the SNP's membership ambitions and what they are based on, because they are based on the same things that my ambitions for our country are based on too. Self-determination, agency, moral courage, the progress of humanity, the love of country.
The sunshine, the moonlight, good times, the boogie. Do, 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 do. I've no idea what she's on about, but...
And how devastating it must be to SNP members and supporters to have placed their hopes and trust at the hands of people who have been so reckless with their dreams and the mandate that they have given them. And now they know how many Scottish taxpayers also feel when they look at the SNP's ruinous sell-off and sell-out of their country. And just when you think the farce that has been going on in Scotland over the past weeks, the SNP's great closing down sale can't get any worse. They've just offered a 2-for-1 offer, a coalition with Labour. Braveheart has turned out to be Brutus. Thank you.
Yes, Brenden O'Hara, I totally agree. What the hell does that even mean? When it comes to figures and who to believe, judging by the amount of people, like I said before, Brenden O'Hara had said their membership had gone up threefold. Like I said, these people said exactly the same thing long before Brenden O'Hara had said so. But he must be telling the truth. But I have to say what he said about our Lord Frost. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, but yeah, go on then. but what he said about him quashing Scottish democracy, well, I just think it just sums up everything that these extremists think and believe, doesn't it? But anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below, because I have to say I thought Brenden O'Hara was good value, extremely funny and top class. He should be a comedian, hilariously funny. And I do hope he set you up for the week. And until the next time, I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends. I say.